Attention to all people of the Narima district. For your own safety, stay indoors. 2 wanted criminals are on the loose. Repeat, 2 wanted criminals are on the loose. They are to be considered armed and dangerous. Do not engage these 2 under any circumstances. The problem will be dealt with shortly. Until then, stay inside, lock your doors, and most important, hide your comestibles. Allow me to introduce to you Natsume and Kurumi, 2 badass wandering sisters who have no place to call home. All their lives they have lived like gypsies, hot-trotting foreign lands too numerous to count, sleeping on sidewalks, scraping to get by. Natsume is the older of the 2, her body hardened like stone from the trials and tribulations she has sustained, but her beauty is unbecoming of a homeless woman. Kurumi is the younger, shorter sibling, who is pretty mature for her age, though sometimes she is helpless to juvenile impulses. The 2 share a strong sisterly bond, though Natsume's matronly ways make the 2 appear as more of a mother-daughter relationship. Being a little older, a little more mature, and a lot more serious, Natsume has taken it upon herself to take care of her sister and keep her out of trouble. They would be transparent to the world, if not for younger sister Kurumi's voracious appetite. A prettier version of Ms. Pac-Man, Kurumi needs to stuff her face constantly to stay alive, and with limited funds between she and her sister, she has resorted to a life of crime, pilfering snacks from innocent streetwalkers. She's not a bad person, she just can't help herself, and Natsume is helpless to stop her. These 2 have all the tools necessary to one day spearhead the anything-goes school of martial arts. The rugged life they have endured on the open road, free from silly diversions and creature comforts, has only allowed they to focus on becoming stronger. And believe you me, these 2 are tough as nails. They are most at home attacking in tandem, for they are one mind and one body. Where one begins, the other ends. Their techniques, however, are apples and oranges. The younger, smaller Kurumi relies more heavily on speed-based attacks, and she likes to move in close to her opponent to trade blows with lightning velocity. The decorative pink bow in her hair acts as a deadly gymnastics ribbon of sorts, but with a martial arts key element, Kurumi adds to it the power of heat, making this battle ribbon far more dangerous than that of Kodachi Kuno or Kimiyasu Daitokuji. To simply touch the ribbon will burn human flesh in an instant. Bad news for her opponents. Kurumi is very sporting and cerebral about her fights. Never does she let anger take over, nor does she fight for anything other than leisure. Her sister, Natsume, is far different. She chooses strength over speed, as well she should. She is a master of many deadly signature maneuvers, aided by her choice of melee weapon, the exotic carpet beater. Natsume delivers pain to her opponent at a distance, as the carpet beater can throw wind attacks that not only pack the punch of a human fist, but are infused with the power of bitter cold. Also, Natsume is a much more emotional fighter, caring far less about her opponent's well-being, and she may even fight dirty if she has to. And although these 2 are a well-oiled machine working together as one, their relationship on the battlefield is no different than anywhere else. The more headstrong Natsume is most definitely the boss of the 2. She barks orders and her sister complies, even if she doesn't agree wholeheartedly. Kurumi at times does not care for her sister's heartlessness and anything-goes approach to her battles. By the same token, however, their success rate speaks volumes, so she rarely speaks out against it. Of course, these 2 sisters are at their strongest when working in tandem. Together they fire off an enormous horizontal blast called a Hiryu Karimbu, or Ring of Dragon Fire. As Kurumi creates a spiral of energy with the battle ribbon, Natsume utilizes the carpet beater to shoot a bolt straight through it. The spiral wraps around the bolt like a sushi roll, adding power and speed, making it a big nuclear blast of ki energy. Yep, with these 2, I'd say the Tendo Family Training Hall is in good hands. Oh wait, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me take you back to when it all began. These 2 resplendent street urchins do not walk without purpose. They search for the man who they would call Father. A man who 10 years ago not only saved their lives, but donated his tutelage, training them to be strong and giving them the tools to survive a destitute life. he imbued the motivation within them to one day be the preeminent masters of women's anything-goes martial arts and take over his school. An art incidentally only practiced by two known families, the Saotomes and the Tendos. A man believed by pure intuition to be the true blood father of these two maidens. A man whose punches and kicks are said to rattle the heavens. A magnificent mountain of a man. What is his name?
It's Son Tendo.
What the hell? This can't be right. Or maybe it can, for they have further proof. A faded photograph which is not so telling, but on the reverse side, in Son's unmistakable handwriting, "When you're all grown up, I'll let you carry on the Anything Goes School of Martial Arts, signed your father, Son Tendo." Wow, I am impressed, old man. Way to sow your wild oats. Natsume and Kurumi happened into the Tendo residence just by chance, reunited with their long-lost daddy, and fast became full-fledged family members. They trained within the training hall, and catered to Son and Genma's every desire, so happy to be part of a family. However, things quickly went sour. After witnessing Akane's lackluster skills in action, Natsume took it upon herself to declare that she and her sister were the more logical choice to carry on the Anything Goes school, as their skills were far superior, and Akane would have to go bye-bye. Akane resisted, challenging the sisters to face she and Ranma to a winner-takes-all sparring session. Akane and Ranma were burned and mangled by the sisters' power, and in a bizarre twist of fate, Akane ran away from home in shame, and Ranma was cast out to find her. A complete reversal of fortune. Natsume and Kurumi became Son Tendo's new #1 disciples, and with pride and dignity, they defend the dojo and uphold its laws and traditions, much to their father's chagrin. This has been a Ranma 1/2 character... I can't do this. I'm sorry, I know I'm beating a dead horse here, but come on! Son Tendo? Punches that rattle the heavens? He can't even get through a staring contest without bursting into tears. And to have two hidden daughters swept under the rug? That would imply the man is a gigolo, a sugar daddy. Frankly, I don't think the guy has it in him. What is the truth? Will these two orphans' real father figures step forward and accept responsibility for his actions? The truth is out there, if you just pick up the OAV and watch it. But can you handle the truth? This has been a Ranma 1/2 character profile. Special thanks go out to Tenchi Fan 519 for the request.